Welcome back to my channel. Let's jump right in and see what I'm talking about this week.
Old school, new school. Doesn't matter what they say, it won't make a difference anyway. Old school, new school. We both can be cool in a way, it's two generations out in play. I was chilling on my bed, daydreaming about the day.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Now, how many of you remember back when you were younger having the Bisquick Impossible Cheeseburger Pie? Well, we used to have it quite a bit when we were younger. So I hadn't had it for a while and I just had a taste for it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make this. So in this video, I'm showing you how to make the Bisquick Impossible Cheeseburger Pie, but it's in the slow cooker. And instead of using like regular ground beef, regular cheese, regular Bisquick, I'm using the Beyond plant-based protein, plant-based cheese, gluten-free Bisquick mix. But let me not give it all away. Let's jump into the video and I'll explain. Now for this recipe, which is the original for the crock pot, you need your ground beef, your chopped onions, it says Velveeta in cubes, milk, eggs, all-purpose baking mix, and salt and pepper to taste. Well, I use the Beyond plant-based ground. I have my chopped onions. As I said in my previous videos, I do not like chopping onions, so I get them out the freezer section. For the egg, I'm using the Just Egg liquid. I have my bottle of seasoning salt, my onion powder, my gluten-free Bisquick, my Planet oat milk. There's salt back there, but I'm not going to use the salt. I also have the dairy-free cheddar style shreds from Daiya, and also from Daiya the deliciously dairy-free mozzarella slice, shredded stuff to go on it. So I'm doing this gluten-free, plant-based, and you brown your meat, you add your onions, your seasonings, you put your ground beef mixture in the slow cooker, you top it with cheese, you put your Bisquick mix on it, and then you mix it up. So here you go, we got your olive oil. I'm going to spray my pan, spray it real good so the meat doesn't stick. I have my Beyond beef plant-based protein, put it in the pan. If you are saying, wow, that brick made an awful lot, well, I did have a little bit of extra in the refrigerator, so I added that to it, so that's why it looks like it's a little bit more. So I'm browning my meat, and I'm going to add my chopped onions to it. Add the chopped onions, and then I'm going to add my Lowry seasoning salt. And yes, Lowry seasoning salt does go on everything. So I sprinkle that on, and then my unlabeled onion powder. Even though I got onions in it, onion powder goes on everything too. I know that's some debate that's on Facebook, but yes, Lowry's and onion powder does go on everything. So I'm mixing it around. And then you can't forget your lid. Your foil is your lid. That's something else they talk about. Foil not being lid. Foil is a lid. So you put your foil lid on there. You let it steam so those onions can get translucent. And then you move on to the light dough crust part of it. And that's the gluten-free mix, the eggs, and the milk. And you just whisk all of that together, and make sure you get down at the bottom real good so you don't leave any of the gluten-free Bisquick mix on the bottom of the bowl. Mix it up real good, and then you set it aside. Then, you know, I always cook with those liners. It's kind of, you gotta kind of rub it just to get it apart, but you get your liner and you put it inside your slow cooker bowl. Make sure it's all around the edges real good. And someone had asked me if it melts to the side. It doesn't. The liner is pretty thick, so I take and spray it so it doesn't stick, the food doesn't stick to it. So you're going to add your ground beef and onion mixture to the liner inside the bowl, and, you know, spread it around real good. Then you add your cheese on top. So I'm doing my plant-based cheddar first, doing the mozzarella second. And, you know, if you was using regular cheese, you know, you can put as much as you want on it. You can put as much as you want of this plant-based cheese on there. Then you take your mix of your gluten-free Bisquick and milk and eggs, and you spoon it on top of your cheese and your meat. You spread it out because this is your crust. It's gonna bake just like if you were doing it in the oven. So you spread it out evenly over the top, and you put a piece of paper towel. So you see there's two there. You put that on top, it absorbs the moisture, because if you don't put the paper towel to absorb the moisture, the crust is going to get soggy. So you cook it on high for 2 hours, and then you remove your lid, and you'll see the paper towel is saturated with the moisture coming from the slow cooker, the steam and stuff. And look, the crust is hard. It baked just like it was in the oven. So I'm going to start cutting it so you can see what it actually looks like. And like I said, you could add, you know, more cheese and stuff to it, but, you know, I put the amount on there that, you know, I wanted to put on. But I mean, it came out thick and fluffy, and it is ready to serve. You can serve it with some sour cream, some lettuce, tomatoes, and enjoy your meal. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Now, that Impossible Cheeseburger Pie, it was very good. Like I said, you can garnish it with sour cream, lettuce, tomatoes. You could have a salad on the side as your side dish, or have some vegetables. So there's a lot of things that you can eat with that. And when you're making it, you can add more cheese, you can add more meat, you can put other things in it, mushrooms. So it just depends on what you want to do. But it's a really good, easy, simple recipe. You put it in there, like I said, let it cook for 2 hours, and then you just forget about it. And then your dinner will be ready, lunch, whenever you want to eat it, and you'll enjoy it. So I hope that you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you have anybody that would like to see any of my other videos on this channel, tell them to come to CJMS-Creations. Check me out. Tell them to like, subscribe, because I'm on this journey. This is my weight loss journey, but I do talk about other things besides just the weight loss. As you can see, I did this one about making stuff in a crock pot. So until next time, I'm going to say peace and blessings to you all. Have a good week. Have a good weekend, and you will see me next Saturday.